just like thighs. Or just catch us on the podcast, you'll find it a real surprise. Cause it's real spill, real deal, knock out Holyfield. There's no kill bill, get real, we really on the field. Blood, sweat, and tears steady spill as we make the real. And no blocking shots, we always hot like Harden with the steel.
Hey, Phil, the marshmallows still gonna swell up, right?
We still talking about these marshmallows?
We still talking about it.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to hear that no more.
We gonna hear about it.
We're not.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Alright.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys, settle down. Let's save it for the show.
It's just about to get real.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Real Spill, your favorite sports. You have me, your host, Yuan Nichols, and got the big three, man. Big three again, man. Real Spill Phil to my left.
How y'all doing, man?
Larry Lazy to my right.
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Got Eric and Joy with me, man. You know what the business is. We back.
Not arrogant.
Woo. So, man. Crazy game last night, huh?
Last night and Saturday.
Oh, make sure you put Saturday in there too.
Saturday was crazy.
What happened Saturday?
Man, Saturday, man. Some guys from all the way up in Oxford now.
Yeah.
They decided to take a ride along to Death Valley. And let me tell you right now, they didn't survive. Got up 20 in the first half, and we didn't hear nothing else from them.
Right.
Had 28 unanswered. Easy. That was an easy dub.
Yeah.
It's a guy over here to my right. I think he might be a diehard Ole Miss fan. The way he was talking.
No.
Yeah, he gonna learn to stop.
So what happened on Sunday?
Let's jump into the topic. Jump to it. Cause hey, I wish we had a clip to fast back what we had said. I wish we had a clip to say what these wages was for this game. Cause I think it's a guy that gotta do something at the barbershop, man. So
You gotta do something different at the barbershop.
What's our boy name? What's our boy?
Hey man, shout out to my dog Melvin.
Melvin, man. Shout out to Melvin.
Melvin. If you're on the show, whenever you watch this show, he need that part on the left side. And he need a high top, but we gonna wait on that. We gonna wait on that, Melvin. But that part, you gotta be straight on the left side, Melvin.
Hey man, hey look, win some, you lose some, man. Live to fight another day.
Yeah.
We need to talk about it now.
All right,
we been talking about. Shout out to you, Melvin. I'm gonna come see you too. But hey, Michelle, I told you that the Steelers gonna lose too now. But I told you.
We gonna go ahead and get into it. The Miami Dolphins beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 16-10 this past Sunday night football. This is now the Steelers' this is their fifth loss. This is now the Steelers' fifth loss going into the season. This is also Tua Tagovailoa's first game back after suffering that severe concussion against the Cincinnati Bengals. We had a guy on here that he was adamant about the Pittsburgh Steelers being, a playoff contender. So, man, we're going to start out with you, Phil. Do you still see hope that the Pittsburgh Steelers can make the playoffs?
Oh, man. Well, I can't be a fan on this one. So, I got to be honest with you. And right now, we're not a playoff team. We're not a playoff team.
Right now. But do you think that they can? You think they still got a chance?
This season, I'm gone. I see the writing on the wall, baby. I can't lie to you on this one now. Yesterday showed me that we're not there yet.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about last night is the Dolphins went up. We lost 16-10. They went up. It was 16-3 at one point, I believe. They didn't score anymore. We scored one touchdown, and after that, it was literally going back and forth.
Oh, my God.
The whole game.
It went back and forth now.
It was back and forth. Our defense did a fantastic job. They didn't score no more in the second half. So, it all came down to Kenny Pickett, and right now, that's what we living with. And you gotta be able to take those type of games because
what you gonna say about them turnovers?
Well, let me get to it, man.
What?
Even though they had 4 dropped interceptions, defense still did a fantastic job. Held the running attack under 100 yards still, and passing wise, I mean Tyreek Hill, he did his thing. Jalen Waddle did his thing, but for the most part, we were able to contain it and get out on third downs. We just couldn't finish the job on the offensive end. So I just see right now this season is most definitely rebuilding for us. Let's work on Kenny Pickett's game and get him ready for next year. That's what I'm taking to that.
Next year, huh? You wasn't saying that on the phone last week when the Steelers beat the Bay Bucks 2018. You wasn't saying nothing. Oh, we back, baby. We back playoff bound. But look, had to go to South Beach. Why I say previous shows, you get lost going to South Beach, Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Retro jerseys too. 16-0 jerseys. Picking it in them boy. Fitzpatrick came back home.
Yeah.
Hey, they had to come back to Miami Vice, man. And look, my boy Tua, he back, baby. He back. Him and Waddle and Hill, they just missed it. That connection just perfect, man. Just perfect. Man, I was just happy to see Tua back on the field, man. He's still playing lights out, and he balling. He gonna be the same Tua. You saw that he was taking unnecessary hits that he should have slid, but he did not. But it was a ground out game. They give me that 16-10, but they jumped on them early, bro. Early they was dominating. And Phil, you know they was dominating.
I said that
early. Tua finished 21 for 35, 261 and a touchdown. Come on now. But they had me kind of nervous in the second half, the Dolphins, because they were getting a lot of 3 and outs.
Yeah.
But man, Pickett was on some unnecessary turnovers.
Three interceptions. That's really what
2 of them in the goal. I think 2 of them like close to the goal line. In the goal line really hurt. But I know y'all missing J.J. Watt, but
T.J. Watt.
T.J. Watt, you know, T.J., my bad. But Fitzpatrick won that game bad. But it's one guy, Yuan, he didn't really talk about. Deontay Johnson, he was missing. Xavier Howard, clamps.
You know Xavier Howard was guarding though, right?
Hey, your best, the one that you say you know was number 1, right?
He was guarding George Pickens.
No, he was shutting down.
Guarding George.
He was shutting down Johnson now.
Deontay Johnson, he wasn't guarding Deontay.
Shut down.
GP was our number 1 last night.
Shut down. Hey,
even though Pat Freiermuth had the most receiving yards,
Deontay Johnson was on. He went to dang juicy crab seafood, mighty crab, and got locked up. He had to start eating some crab as the way Xavier was locking him up,
right.
And you know he was. Your boy Najee, 65 yards. That's a decent game. This game, 17 carries. But Pickett,
he's looking off of it like he's looking at it right now.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, your team like mine's. Right now, we losing.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Hey,
we'll get to that.
But look, the Dolphins. Hey, I told you too. This is the stretch when the Steelers when they have a lot of L's. I know I got a lot of L's right now.
Yeah.
But this stretch right here,
though, you said that.
You had us losing to the Bucks.
I did. The book surprised me, but you won by 2 points. Don't come on now. No fake hairnets now.
Dolphins won by 6, and those were 2 field.
Battle of Pennsylvania next week. It might money. Hey, we ain't gonna do no talking. We ain't gonna do no talking.
You already know.
And look, you play young boys, and he ain't really talking about his boys either.
Be in
now.
the basement.
That's a pick-me game.
And look,
I already acknowledged that.
Then you play your boy Joe at your house.
We got a bye week right before that.
He's blowing y'all out. I guarantee. I'm putting it down. He's trying to blow y'all out.
We're gonna find out.
Okay, but you can go young. But he in that stretch that I'm in right now. I had no business being in, but
yeah, no, you got some business being in it.
But you can go young. But just know Steelers gonna be on the L train for a good little minute.
Do I see the Steelers being a playoff team? No. Like, come on now. The answer was easy. Now, one thing that I try to do on this show is I hold myself accountable. But I also want to make sure that I hold my coworkers accountable too. The standard's the standard, right, Phil?
Right.
Yes or no? Did you not say you got the Steelers winning the division?
I had them winning the division.
Okay, and the Steelers they only have 2 wins to the season, ladies and gentlemen.
We're last in the division.
Two wins and last in the division.
We're last in the division.
He had them being first place in the division, winning the division, and going to the playoffs. Let's just make sure we put that on.
Get it on tape now. Get it on tape. I said it.
Gotta hold them to the fire. Now, I want to go big picture with this, though. I want to go big picture because it's a lot of things that I mean, it's still they're working now. They're working towards it now to kind of get better. They see now that Mitch, you know who he is. You still need to see who Kenny is.
Hold on, let me pause. Mitch over there going to coin toss, then put his hat back on. That's at the point Mr. Risky at right now.
Yeah,
that has nothing to do with me, man.
It has a lot.
They trying to win games.
Right. Well, we're trying to win games.
Kenny, now they need to see win or lose. They gotta ride Kenny out and see can he play.
Right.
Year one for a lot of even legendary quarterbacks have been ugly. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen, he had more interceptions than touchdowns his first year. Peyton Manning was terrible his first year. You know, there's a lot of guys that had off first years, but for what I've seen, even this past game, he's not special to me. It's nothing that really flashes out to me in my eyes. I don't see any type of potential there. I never was high on him coming out of the draft in the first place. But yeah, the last game was both mediocre quarterback play from both sides of the ball. Both sides, mediocre quarterback play. Tua Tagovailoa started off hot and he got locked up second half. Mm-hmm. Most of his completions were all in the first half. And then the Steelers made adjustments halftime. Their defense made adjustments, and then where was Tua?
Well, Miami defense held the lead.
Yeah,
well.
And I said that I've been the highest on Miami defense, but as far as the offense and Tua Tagovailoa, still mediocre to me.
They only scored 16 points on this team.
At the end of the day, they could not really technically put the hammer and the nail for that game to end it. They didn't end it. They left the door open all game long. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, Pittsburgh didn't walk through it, but they left the door open all game long. But big picture here is this, though. I'm just going to read off a few names, and let's see if y'all can kind of understand what they have in common. Ron Rivera, Washington. Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh. Lovie Smith, Houston. Bill Belichick, New England. Dennis Allen, New Orleans. Dan Campbell, Detroit. What do you guys think they all have in common?
Defense.
They're all defensive-minded coaches. And now let's look at how their teams are doing right now. Ron Rivera in Washington. We know that's not looking too well.
They just got a dub.
They got a dub, but let's be real. The team that they played, they were never
playoff quality.
They were only name brand to start the season.
Playoff quality.
Let's keep it a stack. They're only name brand.
Still playoff quality.
Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh.
Defense.
That's it. He's a defensive guy,
yeah.
and it's been 3 straight years. 3 straight years. The O-line has been terrible. 3 straight years. And every year, it don't matter. Did you watch the game though? The O-line still wide open.
Man, I can't say that.
Every year, I've told Phil every year before the season start, O-line still looks like trash. He said every year he tell me, no, it's not. All right, I got something for you. And what did I see every year? O-line still trash. Mike Tomlin has yet to fix the O-line. He continuously picks offensive coordinators that have you scratching your head. What's going on there? So, Lovie Smith, Houston, they're terrible. Bill Belichick got Matt Patricia and Aaron Judge coaching the offense. They starting to kind of catch a groove with Bailey Zappi, but still yet to be determined if they really are a legit team or not. Dennis Allen, he's terrible with us. Jameis Winston has actually regressed with him being there. Dan Campbell, Detroit. They scoring, but they can't make any type of stops.
Penalties. That's what.
Now there are only 2 guys that are kind of are outliers. You have Sean McDermott, but you have Josh Allen. John Harbaugh, they're mediocre, honestly though. You know, they got Lamar Jackson, which you can say is an elite quarterback, mediocre. But their record doesn't speak too high either though. And so what I'm saying is this. There are about 12 defensive-minded head coaches in the league left. That's all that's left. It's about 12 defensive-minded head coaches. The thing that we must always learn to do is to evolve. The league is not the same anymore as it used to be. Defense isn't what's really winning games. It's offense. The thing you must have now to win in this league is one, an elite quarterback. You need to have an elite quarterback play unless you got it all the way tight and you have somebody that can really knows his role and manage the game. And I guess in the case of the 49ers, but they still haven't won a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. And they might still get fooled again this year and not win one because of what? Quarterback play. And so at the end of the day, these defensive-minded head coaches aren't transitioning to offensive-type minds or focusing on the offense. Mike Tomlin still hasn't fixed the O-line. Bill Belichick still has yet to put all-star-type receivers around his quarterbacks, even if they're mediocre or not. Nick Saban, Alabama, he saw the writing on the wall. He saw, okay, I can't just keep putting out these Bush League Alabama quarterbacks that after they play Alabama, we never hear from them again. I got to get all-star talent at the QB position and get all-star talent all around them, and let's give it to him. And he's been successful with that. You've got to be able to evolve. And the defensive-minded head coaches are honestly getting pushed out the league. These offensive-minded head coaches are getting the best of what they can because of the new rule changes in the NFL, and that's what the NFL looks for, is more scoring. And so when I say that, all I'm saying is, do I feel confident enough that Steelers, even after this year, are going to get on track? Honestly, no, I don't. They got things building, but you don't have the right people or the right minds with it. I don't see anything going forward. And, you give Mike the benefit of the doubt. He's been around all this time, records and everything. But sooner or later, he got to start getting hot.
But I'm
being real.
It's gonna start.
It's not right now. It's not hot right now. It's not hot right now.
It's 16 years.
It's not
16 years of winning.
It's not hot right now.
It's 16 years of winning.
They give him the benefit of the doubt.
It's cold.
Let
it ain't going nowhere.
Let my brother leave. No. Let him come out again and stink it up again next year.
It's 16 years of winning. You're gonna have a losing record this year.
He's sticking up again next year. I guarantee you he on the hot seat. If either he get fired at the end of that year or they give him one more year. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. He come out here again because we already know they're gonna have a losing season this year. We already know.
First one.
500 record stuff is over. Above 500 is over. That's over. You can call that a day.
You don't have shotgun on to save you.
That's gone. Next year we get to see. Next year is really it though. That's when we gonna see. We're not finna say can Kenny Pickett can play that. He got to start at least getting the best out of his buck. We got to see at least a 8-9, 9-8 type season next year, and the year after that.
You gonna see?
Let him put out another losing season. Let him put out another losing season.
That's crazy.
We've been saying that. I called it this year.
15 years, you guys. Y'all think they just gonna drop 16 years? And y'all think they just gonna drop him out there after 2 losing seasons? If we even have 2 losing seasons.
But see, that's
crazy.
But that's y'all problem though. Y'all don't want to evolve either though. All y'all were seeing before this year was above 500. That's all they can hold their hat on. Not a trophy, not an award, not an NFC not an AFC championship, but that we were above 500. Even if they don't make the playoffs, they always say we above 500. That's all they can hang their hat on.
Subpar.
Y'all can't even hang your hat on that. Y'all can't even hang your hat on that. All y'all can say is that this has been a sugar show.
We gonna see.
So at the end of the day, I don't see it though, man. I don't see it with the Steelers, man. And Chase Claypool, there's been more rumors, more and more that he's ready to get out of there.
Is he really ready to get out, or are we ready to kick him out?
He's ready to get out of there. He doesn't think that y'all using him the way that y'all should. They say y'all want to go pick him up.
Claypool, DJ Moore, we're one phone call away if you want to request a trade. And I criticize you, Claypool, but we need anybody, dang it. We need anybody.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I just Mike. Yes, he won those 2 little Super Bowls, but let's really look at it.
He ain't winning number 3.
He's caused a lot of problems. He's been a part of the problem. Antonio Brown, he got him like that.
Put that no.
Big Ben.
Shotgun.
He didn't hold him. Accountable.
Hey, Zoom.
Juju.
Zoom.
He couldn't control them until they had to send him out.
TikTok.
Send him out. And now Chase Claypool, we being quiet because he really the only guy like that right now.
No. You miss guy. You miss Mason. You miss Mason.
Mason. Yeah. I never understood the Mason Rudolph. I never understood even signing that. Signing that guy.
I don't know why we picked him up either.
I don't get that.
Blew my mind.
I don't get that.
And you missed the running backs too.
I mean, running backs.
You know what? Connor
was pretty good though.
Connor was good, and the one before
Najee better.
I mean, James Conner was top 100 this past year. James Conner was like number 65.
James Conner
was running for the Cardinals.
He was like that for the Cardinals and the Steelers, dog. Don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that.
Like I said.
But
okay, we talking about running backs. Okay,
start with Mike Wallace too.
We got to.
Start with Mike Wallace.
It started with Mike Wallace.
What?
Started with Mike Wallace, and the trend went on from there.
And then it went downhill.
Mike Wallace beat y'all in a game winner. I don't know you.
I remember that.
Pittsburgh.
I remember that.
Yeah, okay. I'm just glad you know about Mike Wallace.
Hey, WRU, real one. Ole Miss legend.
Ole Miss ain't no legend.
Real receiver. Real receiver. You.
They're not WRU.
They are WRU.
They're not WRU.
They're not.
LSU's in that.
They put LSU with their money.
No,
yes,
I can't say that.
We can go tip for tap for receivers right now. I promise you.
He can keep naming them. He can keep naming them.
We can keep going.
He keep naming Ole Miss too.
All right, go first.
Man, this ain't the time, Joe.
That's what I thought.
Mike Epson.
What?
Shay Hodge. There's two.
Odell and Jarvis.
Okay, DKJ.
Jamar and Jeff. Are you serious?
Okay, Laquan Treadwell.
Laquan Treadwell.
First round pick. He was a
He's out
monster.
though. Where is he at now?
Laquan
At the crib.
Treadwell.
He's
crib.
talking about he's naming quality receivers. I'm talking about
Hey, man,
quality
come on,
receivers.
man.
But anyway, at the end of the day, man, I don't see it. I
Van
don't know about
Jefferson.
y'all.
What? Van Jefferson?
Yes,
He didn't go to Ole Miss.
he did. He started off at Ole Miss, then he finished at
He
Florida.
didn't even do nothing at Ole Miss.
Hey,
Are you serious?
You said name him. I'm naming him, man.
Dude, hold on. First off, your boy DK and AJ Brown, they got locked up when they played against
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore. I give you that.
He
That's
like
one.
that. That's one guy. Elijah Moore is like that.
DK and AJ Brown got exposed against
Okay,
LSU.
1 year.
We were
1
there.
year. 1 year.
Okay.
1 year.
It was
Okay.
2017.
I know that's 1 year. That's 1 year.
No, it was 2017.
They got
Right before.
exposed.
And who is it? Who's the quarterback?
We
Shea
watched-
Patterson.
We
Okay, what
watched.
that mean?
Just saying.
You know who they had Gardner?
But
Greedy Williams.
I would say
and
though,
Kevin
it wasn't
Thomas.
like he was missing open throws. We watched
That's what
that
I'm
game.
saying.
Guys,
You
were
watched
just-
it.
Guys,
You watched it. DK got, bruh, locked up. DK Metcalf got locked up. You serious? AJ Brown,
He got. Hey,
Greedy Williams got on him. He nowhere to be
Man, he
found.
come, man. All right, bro.
We've seen a lot of AJ Brown zero
What?
catch games. We've
Come
seen a
on,
lot.
now.
We've seen a lot
All
of
right, bro.
those.
All right, bro.
But
You know what's up with them?
anyway, man, after the break, we got done with Phil. Now it's on the Lace and the Green Bay Packers. We'll see you guys after the break.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global. Advertise on WeBelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit WeBelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Hi, I'm Q Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. We can also be found online at newsouthoutreach.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Move to the NFC side of football. We got done with Phil now. On the Larry Legend, man. The Green Bay Packers are now on a 3-game losing streak. Thought we weren't going to be able to do this week, man, because we were supposed to schedule to do this last week, but they're on 3 now. 3-game
Worked itself out.
a 3-game losing streak as they lose to the Washington Commanders this weekend. The Packers have now lost to the Giants, Jets, and the Washington Commanders. Guys, who is to blame after this Green Bay loss to the Commanders?
You starting off? You're gonna start off since you want to talk about my team like that.
I will start it off. Thanks for asking. You got the last two. That's cool. So, first off, I'm going to just say this. With just Green Bay and the Commanders,
Yeah.
I honestly and truthfully can say this, and I feel like you probably don't agree with me, but these two teams are just alike. I think right now, the game we watched Sunday, that was a stalemate.
Yeah.
It really was a stalemate. Commanders, they squeezed it out. If we're being honest, the Commanders was giving the Packers the game. All these penalties.
They left the door open too.
Man, the Commanders and the Lions, they remind me of so much. They could be so much better if they just limit penalties. They could be literally 10 times better if you limit penalties.
Penalties and turnovers.
First off, Green Bay went up 14 in the first half. And honestly, until the end of the game with like a minute left,
Yeah.
they didn't score nothing else. Aaron Rodgers, he went 23 for 35 for under 200 yards passing with 1 TD. Now,
Done that a lot this season.
is that an Aaron Rodgers game? I'm used to seeing 250, 300 out of you, boy. But he can't even give me that. That says a lot after you just got paid about 200-something mil.
Woo.
Right?
Right.
So now, moving on to Aaron Rodgers, because I can go on all day about him.
Yeah.
But next, we're going to go to the running game. That's what we're going to go to next.
Thunder and lightning.
Thunder and lightning, baby. Shake it back. shaking back and thunder and lightning. AJ Dillon and Aaron Jones.
Oh my God.
They had under 50 yards rushing total.
Total.
What are we paying them for? I want you to know, I just dropped AJ Dillon on both of my fantasy teams. He ain't doing nothing.
He's had like a bad 3-4 game
Oh
stretch.
my God, terrible game. Aaron Jones, he had a terrible game too. Till they let ran that little whip. That one catch in the end zone, man. That weird route. But they got him though. I give him that. Yeah. Now, as far as the defense, I'm gonna be honest with you. Terrible the second half.
Right.
I'm talking about terrible the second half. Brian Robinson and Antonio Gibson, they combined for over 100 yards rush. Brian Robinson, this is his second game back. I expect more from him. Passing wise, I think the Commanders, they like Heineken more than Carson Wentz.
Yeah, they do.
Tell,
They like,
the chemistry is there, especially with him and Terry McLaurin. And
McLaren, we haven't seen a sighting from him really all this season.
All this season, but then when it's time to show up against, it's one-on-one, mano-a-mano, they got their best man on McLaren now. I can tell you who that is too, Jair Alexander. When it came down to it, they needed a first down. It's third and about 5. Who they going to? 17. They tried Jair. He got killed on the comeback route.
Now hold on real quick.
He didn't get killed. Hold on. I didn't listen to him.
I just want to put out there though. The last time Terry McLaurin saw a guy by the name of Marshawn Lattimore, do you guys want to know how many catches he had?
I think 1.
No.
0.
Oh,
okay.
Targeted like 12 times.
What I'm getting at is Green Bay's key guys, they're not getting to it right now. Lazard, he hurt. He might be out for a week or two. AJ Dillon not
That ain't
getting
nothing new.
So let's just go over the main guys for Green Bay.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers, he not doing a lick of nothing. Lazard, he hurt. Aaron Jones, inconsistent.
Yeah.
AJ Dillon, nowhere to be found. On defense, he only got one guy. Rashawn Gary, that's their best defensive guy.
Yeah.
What?
Clark is not doing it for me.
Clark, Jair, are you serious? Are you serious, Bill?
What is he doing?
Larry, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious?
What is Clark doing?
Being a blood?
No, Rashawn Gary is your best defensive lineman, and me and you both know that. Me and you both know that. We can put Stokes. We can put Stokes and Jair Alexander in the same boat right now. They're both getting killed. Yeah. Anybody can go at them right now, and they can get
Jair fighting injury right now, but he ain't making no excuses.
Who fault is that?
My thing is the last time he was back on the field, what he was doing, fighting an injury. He's always fighting an injury.
All I'm saying is right now, even though as a whole Green Bay's not looking good, and they got to see the Bills next. This is a 4-game losing streak. I'm calling it. And we can do whatever we want.
You gonna go too young, or you gonna let me go?
You know, I'm going after you, man.
I mean, I did not see these 3 losses. I counted these dubs way back in March when the schedule whenever the schedule came out. I counted these as bona fide dubs.
Right?
Ain't no way in heck we lost to not one New York team, but 2 New York teams.
Went to New York.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. We went to London and got piss poor. 4th down and 2 twice. And we gonna throw the ball. We didn't run out.
You gotta trust the boy. They got, put it in A-Rod.
You paid him.
I don't care.
You paid him his money. You got to get the ball in his hand.
Third down 2 and 4th down 2 possessions, and we didn't try to run the ball not once. Not even a single yard. That's the first one right there. Then yesterday, 4th and 1 again on the key. First of all, Amari Rodgers, get your ass out of there, Green Bay, bro. Get out of Green Bay. Somebody take Amari Rodgers right now. Amari Rodgers, get out of here. Tyler Hill, come back. Because Amari Rodgers, I've been saying this since last year. He should not be on my special teams. He shouldn't be playing with the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. One of the sorry dudes to come out of Clemson. Amari, you suck. You suck. Jeez. You don't deserve to wear number 8. You trash. You trash.
My goodness.
Muff the ball. A key possession. And Washington capitalized.
Fumble.
4th, I get nervous when he get back there in the punt return because I know he gonna muck that muck. But look, 4th and 1, we didn't even run the ball again. What we do? Throw the ball. And my boy, I'm just flabbergasted right now with my Green Bay Packers because, like I said, we got our butts kicked last week. We got a kick
against the Jets.
Yes, kick.
I ain't gonna lie, I had the Jets beating y'all.
Me too.
And we was winning. And I wanted to get this wrong. We did predict the G now, because even though Gardner did that weak stuff, Lazard knocked it over his head. Even though Lazard,
He kept running too. He ain't trying to talk to him.
Lazard is hold up. I'm calling everybody out. Alan Lazard, this is your year to be number one. You don't deserve it. Get your butt out of here.
He was never number one.
It's time for him to get this. He need to get on with the show or pack your bags and leave. Cause you are playing like you soft. You don't want to be out there. You all these injuries. He on the sideline like this with the curls in his hair. You playing piss poor too. Robert Tonyan fighting. Man, Randall Cobb was a dog and he hurt. I hate that for him. He got hurt last week because he was the only one keeping us in the games and making the key catches.
Too old.
Ain't no too old. What you talking about?
Boy, it's 33.
Oh, reliable.
He's 33.
Oh, reliable.
He ain't cutting it in this league.
Oh, reliable. And look, Matt LaFleur don't want to say nothing to Aaron Rodgers because they gonna get the back button head, so he just going with him because he want to get on Aaron Rodgers' good side. Right. I don't care, Matt LaFleur. Tell him, call him out. Tell him.
That's another problem that I forgot to bring up.
Matt LaFleur need to tell him we're gonna run this ball. I don't care what you want to do. I don't know if you want to, but I'm calling a running play.
Yeah.
What you gonna do in your run game? You ain't got nothing.
Yes, we got two horses. They just ain't on the train right now.
Horses.
How? And look, my offensive line been slacking lately. Batiera getting old. I gotta say it. Elton Jenkins, he ain't looking like the Elton Jenkins. You my dog, Elton.
Not like Pro Bowl.
He ain't looking like Elton. I don't know what's wrong. He I know he playing through injuries. That's my dog, bro. I gotta say, I had to, Elton. I ain't want to, but I had to. Right. My offensive line looking terrible right now, man. Looking terrible. And look, man, we shouldn't lost last night because we in the deep hole, man. These Vikings looking good, bro. And it ain't getting no easier, bro. Because Buffalo, I counted Buffalo. I ain't gonna lie, I counted Buffalo as L because I thought we were gonna win these 3 games. Okay, we can lose this game. We gonna still hump Minnesota. Now I'm nervous. Now we need Minnesota to lose a couple games to get back in the fight. Just like we need some people to lose in the swag, but we're gonna talk about this swag later. Because
your boy gotta see 2 guys next week against the Bills. Oh man!
Like I said,
Jair gotta see a 2-headed monster.
We play the Bills.
3 though, he cool.
If we can sneak a
3, that ain't gonna do nothing.
That's all he do though.
Man, if we can sneak by and get an upset win against the Bengals, I never seen Green Bay lose 4 times in a row since Brett Favre got injured, and it was
the Bills.
Let me talk. I ain't never seen the Packers lose 4 in a row since Brett Favre got hurt and Aaron Rodgers stepped in that first year. And I never seen it in my lifetime. And if we lose, I hope we get upset. We lose, we got a bye week, then we play Detroit. I don't even know we beat Detroit. I don't. Then we play the Cowboys. And Cowboy fans, I would never say y'all beating us. Never. And man, then we play Tennessee. We got a brutal schedule, man.
Look.
We got Bills, Lions, Titans, Cowboys, Eagles.
Are y'all even gonna beat the Lions?
Then we got the Bears that we were struggling with on Monday night.
Yeah, I struggled with the Bears.
Then we got the Rams and the Vikings and the Lions again. Bro, all the cupcake games, now, I don't even know.
Oh, it ain't no cupcake game.
You not in the cupcake.
You in field boat right now.
Man, hey, I'm getting close to throwing the towel in with 2 teams now, but it's getting real close. I'm getting
my towel in with 1 team.
I'm not. It's getting close, but I ain't throwing the towel in yet. Yeah, because we still in NFC East, in the NFC North. But I'm getting real close, and I ain't never said it was Green Bay in a long time. We getting real close out there, guys, and I'm nervous. I am nervous. Yeah, because I already threw a towel on 1 team. Yeah, and we gonna talk about that later. I'm just gonna keep it real. I think we all know about that. Yeah, but I'm sweating right now because I'm nervous, Green Bay, because. We at the edge of the cliff. Yeah. We getting close to jumping in Lake Michigan, man. Mm-hmm. And I hate to say it, Green Bay. You know, I'm a diehard. And this is ridiculous. And I'm blaming Aaron Rodgers for letting Devontae go. If we had Devontae, dub, we probably lose 1. Dub. Now
I just don't see that.
Now I'm sick.
You don't think you're changing that?
Now I'm sick. Even the ground out games you can't win because our defense ain't worth a flip.
Okay, hold on. I know. Okay. So basically, at the end of the day, what my team, we're 2-5. Phil, y'all
2-5,
3-4. So what we got?
I still got the best record out of y'all 3 though.
That don't really matter. All I'm saying is I've already done it. But what Les needs to do, look over. And
I'm not throwing in, young.
Read the writing on the wall.
I'm not throwing in, young.
He needs to read the writing on the wall. The Packers were never a contender from this season to begin with. But just as I held my colleague Phil accountable, I want to just see real quick. Lacey, you said the Green Bay Packers were going to win a division, right?
I know, yeah. Now I'm barely trying to get a wild card.
And you also told me that the Vikings would not win the division, right?
Yes, I did.
Tell me, what place is the Minnesota Vikings in?
They in first. We are down 3 games to them. 4, really. We are down 4 games in the division.
Wow!
I had the Vikings winning that division.
Wow! And I could have sworn I know for sure I said the Vikings was winning the division. I said that with a lot of conviction.
Right.
Yeah, Vikings 5-1 with a dub over the Packers. So yeah. Now going back in with the Green Bay Packers, man, they were never a contender to begin with. At the end of the day, like Lacey said, which I'm really surprised that he's finally showing some truth about the Green Bay Packers. But this is what, honestly, I feel like what was being miraged over the past couple of years was that they were a good team. Devontae Adams probably hid a little of their misfortune comings over the past couple of years, you can say. But their defense was always suspect to me, first off, in my opinion. You can always run the ball on them anyway. I've been thought their defense was suspect, but now because the way that the offense is playing, defense got to be out there a little longer. Now we really get to see how they are. This, to me, there ain't nothing different about this defense. It's just that they got to play longer now, and now you got to see if they really got a little heart in them.
And we been knew they ain't had that.
So
Green Bay not good from that club.
You're right. So that I don't feel like that's nothing new. Now, as far as the offense, like let's just say, that's his boy fault. A-Rod, Aaron Rodgers. He decided to wade, Bush League around. I don't know if I'm going to stay, if I'm going to not. I'm going to hold Green Bay to the fire. Still not showing no accountability, though, that I've been choking for the past 3-4 years in the playoffs, but not showing any accountability. So Devontae say, man, I'm not doing this. I'm dipping out of here. Now we gotta play them. We gotta lock Devontae up. Hopefully Marshawn come back for that game, but don't look too good for us. Going on with the Green Bay Packers, they were 0-9 on third down, and for fourth and third down over the past 2 games, they're 5-27. That is atrocious. That is atrocious.
Oh my
playoff
God.
team, maybe only because the NFC is literally trash. The NFC is trash this year. If they make the playoffs, please, I'm just letting everybody know. Don't put your faith in them.
Please don't put a ticket
that
in.
they'll run the table. Do not think they'll run the table because they will not.
We will first round.
They had the first seed for the past 2 years. They blew that. And what do you think they'll do now if they're a wild card? So all I'm saying is no. A-Rod has been playing like sugar honey iced tea for the past this whole year.
Whole season.
He's been playing like sugar honey iced tea this whole year.
He injured with that little thumb.
His highest yards this game, one game was 255 yards. That's the highest he's thrown for this whole year. The highest he's thrown. To me, that's game manager numbers. I'm just keeping it a stack. Cooper Rush type numbers, right?
Right. That's Cooper Rush numbers.
Just keep it a bean.
That's Tyler Heineke numbers.
Right. So he's yet to hit even 300 yards. We just see my boy Joe go for almost 500. Pat Mahomes went for like 413. These the young cats that they saying that A-Rod still hanging with. He's not there no more. Aaron Rodgers QBR for the year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, QBR. I'm a teacher.
Educator.
I'm a teacher. Report cards have just came out, I think, or they coming out, and you get a grade. It's basically, you get your grade for your class. Right. So what QBR is especially for the total for the year, is your grade for the season, and it's just like a regular grade from 0 to 100. And guess where Aaron Rodgers is?
I can guess where right now.
What?
I'm gonna say no higher than 65.
40.5. That's failing. That's a failing grade. That's failing.
Before you talk about my quarterback, ask about your QBRs for your 2 quarterbacks.
Okay, hold on.
Mr. Teacher.
He always comes that. He always does that.
Mr. Teacher. Be ready then, Mr. Teacher.
He bring it to mind.
Be ready, Mr. Teacher.
I just want to ask a question. Is Jameis Winston or Andy Dalton, are they MVPs of this league?
No, man.
Do they make $200+ million?
No.
Have they ever said that they are one of the greatest throwers of the football?
But they first round picks though. They first round picks though.
Yes, but they've already at this point of their careers, and
what they're gonna be.
At this point of their careers,
you know what they gonna be.
is their responsibilities or any type of contending type pressure on these guys? No.
No, just to keep the team alive.
Their standards should not be on Aaron Rodgers' standard. But if you want to bring Aaron Rodgers down and put him on their level, we can do that. That's on you.
Right.
That's all I'm saying before you go over there in that way. At the end of the day, man, this is Aaron Rodgers' fault. I put 85% blame on him, A-Rod. You might need to go to your guy, get you some more psychedelics to get you right, because he's not playing well. He's not playing well at all. And it's his fault, business-wise and now. He still doesn't want to show any accountability. He's still not trusting his young receivers, because these are plays where I know. When last time we seen throw a back shoulder throw to one of the young receivers?
He dropped it. Amari Rodgers dropped it. That's why I say he need to get his butt out there. That's why I say he need to get his butt out there.
Trust though. You got to fling it. And at this point, this is why y'all losing though. Teams know you're not going deep no more. They know y'all barely go deep anymore. It's a lot of nickel and diming, dinking and dunking, and they know y'all won't go deep because A-Rod don't trust nobody.
We didn't even run. We need to put Aaron Jones a receiver.
And at the end of the day, that's why teams are locking y'all up now, because they know they're not throwing it deep, and we know Aaron Rodgers and AJ Dillon, they gonna see some carry, gonna try to run the ball down our throat. So what we do? Stack up the box. AJ Dillon, he's not really a breakaway speed guy anyway. He's just a bruiser. So we keep him to 2-3 yards of carry any game.
Not even a bruiser. That man had maybe 15 yards rushing last game.
And this is what Aaron Rodgers had the audacity to say, that the Bills game might be the best thing that can ever happen to them. They have them talking about they can expose the Bills and all that. But it's what I have to say to Sam, the best thing ever. When somebody says that means they have no more answers. They don't have any other answers. I'm being serious. When they say that somewhere like it's the worst that's going to happen, it might be the best thing ever, they run out of answers. They don't have anything. They don't have nothing else. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you. They don't have any other answers. He doesn't know what to do. And he's still talking about if guys don't like they don't know the right people for the job, that's on them, not on me. He's not. Every time he speaks, I get a sense of I come out his mouth. Not we, not team. I don't feel that. But y'all paid him that money. Y'all are held to the fire with this man, and y'all locked in with him until he said he done with you. So at the end of the day,
he gonna milk us dry.
Yeah, that's what
he's doing right now.
Exactly what he's gonna do.
He already starting to leave us to the wolves now, and we're gonna be rebuilding. It's gonna be too late, and we're gonna have to settle with Jordan Love and scrubby guys, and gonna be another losing season. Right. I'm calling it like Phil talking about winning seasons. I'm calling it like I know once Aaron Rodgers leave, we don't get no quarterback. We gonna stick it up and lose.
And that's not easy to find. And that goes with this. You start giving a lot of these players. Like, I'm not a just shut up and dribble type guy, nothing like that. But as we've seen, you give these players a little too much power, it can run you down. Tom Brady, got Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, all that. Got Bruce Arians into the office and got Todd Bowles to become the head coach. Don't look good don't look too hot for him. Even in basketball, LeBron James, where they let him make the trades for Anthony Davis. They milked out their role players.
Don't say it.
They traded for Russell Westbrook. No, I'm putting on both. We're putting on Russell Westbrook. They clearly don't fit together. And when they traded for Anthony Davis, they gave away Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and all those boys, and their picks. So when they traded for Russ, all they could trade for was with their role players. They have nothing else, no shooting or anything like that. You give some of these superstar players a little too much power, and they'll run you to the ground. I'm just being honest. Just look at it. The numbers, the facts, that don't lie. That don't lie. Men lie, women lie, but the numbers don't. And that's just that with that, man. With the Packers are not a contender. Don't put your hope on it. It's been over. It's been over since they lost to the Vikings.
Nah, I didn't say that.
No, it's been going downhill since they lost to the Vikings.
I still got faith. I'm not throwing the towel in just yet.
The biggest one that they probably said that they had was against the Buccaneers, but we all know now the Buccaneers really weren't not that type of team either.
Man, I'm so mad. I thought they were better than that.
All I'm saying though, what other wins can you say that where it looks like they're a contending type team?
Can't.
We really supposed to win 2 of the games.
See, a lot of
I know it's woulda coulda. I know it's woulda coulda shoulda. I know it's woulda coulda shoulda. But we was in the ball. We had to lead all the last 3 games. We had to lead. We couldn't hold it. Sound like who?
The Ravens.
They won.
Finally.
The Ravens are inconsistent though. They
win on the third game, losing.
No. They're gonna beat y'all.
They literally do this.
They're gonna beat y'all.
The Ravens do this.
They're gonna beat y'all.
The Ravens do this.
They're gonna beat y'all.
They win, lose, win. They inconsistent.
They're gonna beat y'all.
You know what time?
What you want to do then?
We play them too though. I'm not.
You sure you want to do that?
Locked in.
Okay.
Which one? At your house or at Baltimore?
Whatever one you want.
What's the closest one? We can do it.
Okay, we locked in right here.
Hold on, let me see what's the prime time game.
It don't matter. We locked in.
It do matter.
We play them Thursday night.
I'm gonna let you know right now. We have Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
Back pocket.
They holding.
So you really confident in y'all beating
The Ravens?
Phil, are you serious? You serious?
They just squeezed out a win over the. When I mean squeezed out,
they
squeezed out a win.
Bet.
Literally.
Say this.
The Ravens not good.
Yeah, the Ravens ain't not that good though.
I know y'all played the Eagles. Are they good?
They
Are they good yet? Are they good yet?
they pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Ooh, y'all play a 12:00 game. First one in Pittsburgh.
You know I need that.
Hey, we can do it.
We're locked in. We're locked in.
They locked in.
You see it.
It's on
You see it
there now.
Okay.
But real quick though,
How much money you got off me? Nigga?
We ain't gonna talk about all that now.
All I would say is this though. I think at the end of the day, when the season is all over, I think that the AFC is going to be the last one standing. I think whoever comes out the AFC.
Ooh, yeah, the Saints and Steelers finna get ready to play too.
Yeah,
y'all should put some wages in on that.
With the AFC, with that, I feel like the AFC is going to win it all this year. There's too much talent on that side of the ball. I don't see Buffalo going. I like the Chiefs. I like the Bengals second. I got the Bills third, and it's projection to win.
You got the Bengals second?
Yeah, I got the Bengals second.
I had Bengals in the top three. It was Bills, Chiefs.
I would not be surprised if the Bengals can find their way back into the AFC Championship.
Man, all they gonna do is just put pressure on Burrow.
That's not gonna work.
That's not working no more.
That's not gonna work.
O-line's getting right too. That just, and he was first off, my boy been taking hits. He been taking eating them things up. Now you can't even hit him. So when you see when you can't hit him, this is what he do. He shreds you. He shreds you for 500. He shreds you for 500 when he got protection.
That is scary. When you give him time, you better. Hey,
let's go to a break, man.
He shreds you for 500. Mm-hmm. But hey, man, Aaron Rodgers has been a choker. Green Bay not a contender. After the break, we get on somebody else that's mediocre.
He ain't.
Dakota Rain Prescott, a.k.a.
He's back. He's back.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global. Advertise on webelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit webelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Hi, I'm Q Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. We can also be found online at newsouthoutreach.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Staying on the NFC side of things. Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys beat the Detroit Lions 24-6. This was Dak Prescott's first game coming back after injuring his thumb and relieving Cooper Rush of his duties. Cooper Rush, who went 4-on-1 over his stretch of running the Cowboys as a starting QB, has now been put back at the backup position spot. So I want to ask you guys, do you think the Cowboys look better with Dak Prescott now as a starting quarterback again?
The offense is more fluent right now. And Dak is back. Dak is back. 19 with 25, 207 yards, 1 touchdown. Come on, the offense is flowing perfectly. Look, I know guys talking about Cooper Rush did this, Cooper Rush did that, but Dak could have did this, get them SARS teams they played outside the Rams.
They do the same. I feel like they do that exactly.
Look,
calm down. Let him talk. Let me
talk.
Everything you need up.
Dak Prescott is back. I know at first his tongue was he wasn't going through the ball at first, then he got back in the rhythm. That was just rust.
Right.
And then even though they played the Detroit Lions, it was a back and forth game till Detroit beat themselves. I'm just gonna keep it up. Detroit beat themselves.
Wow.
A former guy, my guy, Jamal
Y'all
Williams,
miss him.
fumbled the ball.
Ain't lying.
That's all hard. He fumbled the ball, and they just lost. And Jared Goff, a guy that need to go to Pittsburgh and stick it up. This is gonna be real because they need a quarterback. Dude, 2 picks.
Why would they pick up Jared Goff?
At least he went to the Super Bowl. At least he know what Super Bowl feel like. Cause
Kenny or Mitch
he don't. Our Mitch.
What is your guy doing? When the last time he been to the Super Bowl?
Okay, but he got the.
When the last time Aaron Rodgers been to the Super Bowl?
When we beat y'all.
10 years ago.
When we beat y'all.
More than 10, actually. 12.
When we beat y'all.
12 years ago.
Anyway,
Right.
Dakota was pretty efficient. 19 for 25, 207, and the running back is going through. Hey, Tony Pollard is easing on to that number 1.
We already said this.
He had 82 yards.
83.
1 point, 82, 83, okay. But this is what they do. They run Pollard, and then they let Ezekiel finish it up and get the touchdown. I don't know why they doing that because Pollard doing all the dirty work, but they let Ezekiel get his touchdown up. I guess he get his incentives up. But the defense is for real with the Cowboys. I gotta say it. And you know I'm not a Cowboy fan. I just like some guys on the Cowboys. It's pretty good. And Dak is one of them. I'm a Dak fan. I'm Dak. And the Cowboys, they gotta play. Who they play next week?
Play the Bears and then they play the Vikings.
They're gonna beat the Bears. Then they play us. And I don't got y'all beat.
They play the Vikings.
Nah, they play the Bears. They play the Bears this week.
They play the Vikings after the Bears. That's what I'm saying.
I'm looking at the schedule. They play the Bears and they play us. Then they play the Vikings.
Packers first?
Yeah, no, they play the Bears first. Then the Packers. Then the Vikings. Here you go, right here. Here you go, right here. Yeah. Here you go.
So people have just been dismissing. They just dismissed the Packers then because everybody's saying that their first real game is the Vikings. That's the only. I just assume that they're playing the Vikings first.
Well, look.
They already
Look.
wrote them off.
Hold on.
Cowboys.
Last couple times Cowboys come to that G, they get an L. So they gotta come to Lambeau.
I like the Cowboys.
They gotta come to Lambeau, and it's a 325 game.
The way that y'all offense is
and I
playing,
hope it's cold.
The way the defense, the Cowboy defense is playing.
And I said this again.
I don't see a lot of points.
I said this again. Any Cowboy fan, it's good around here. It's good, straight up.
As your friend, I'd say that's not a bet you want to do. You do that with multiple people, you will lose your money.
It's enticing now. So let's just get right into it. You know what I'm saying? No, let's go head first. Hit it where it hurt.
Right.
Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush, equal. Same guy. Dak Prescott.
What?
Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush are the exact same guy.
Hold on. Back up, young. This food.
No.
I know you had too many fun. I know you got this VIP treatment and all this. Mr. Denim jacket guy. Mr. On camera guy. Ain't no way in heck you said Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott is equivalent to each other. I know you just said that.
And you doggone right I did. Let me tell you what his QBR is, because you just educated the people out there in the audience what QBR is, right?
Right.
His QBR was 55 flat. 55 flat.
Double nickel.
He's failing as a QB right now. I want you to know what he just did. Kenny Pickett can do it. Trubisky can do it. Taylor Heineke can do it. Jared Goff can do it. Yeah. I got a lot of guys I can put in that same boat and win the exact same game.
So can your guy Kenny do that with the Dallas team right now and make plays happen? No.
Yes.
No. No.
Dak Prescott threw 1 touchdown. That was it.
Okay. 207. Nice.
What you fail to realize is the reason that the Cowboys won this game, the Detroit Lions, they turned the ball over 4 times. Twice they were in the red zone when they did that. Twice. The Lions gave that game away. Literally gave the game away. Cooper Rush could have won that game. Let's be honest.
I agree.
Cooper Rush could have won that game. He probably could have had a way better game because he got way better chemistry with CeeDee Lamb than Dak Prescott do. Way better chemistry.
All right, bro. All right.
Way better chemistry.
Him and Ken,
cool story.
Him and CeeDee never. Let's be honest.
And the other reason, right now, honestly, Dak or Cooper Rush, they were in the perfect position. Their defense is saving them. Their defense is saving them. I mean, look, on the fumble side and interception, they had 2 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles. What more can you ask for? You're supposed to win that game.
Cool story for you.
So with the Lions, right now, I still think that they could have put Cooper Rush in there and won that game. Let's see the Cowboys play against somebody like the Eagles.
Then
I wish we could have saw Dak Prescott play against the Eagles. That would have solved every question in the book.
it would. I mean, all it would have done is it was gonna take the same L that they took with Cooper Rush.
Right.
Yeah, do they look better? No, they look the same. Like Phil said, they look
Exactly.
They look the exact same. Spider-Man point at each other.
Hey, we're the same guy. We're the same
Point
guy.
at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Dak made a few throws where maybe Cooper Rush might not have taken that, but as far as you look at it on paper, he looked the exact same guy. Same
Exact
stat line.
stats.
And what did the Cowboys do? They stayed to how they were doing when they did it with Cooper Rush. Ran the ball more than they passed it.
Mm-hmm.
They learned now. You let Dak Prescott drop back and throw 30 to 40 times a game,
It's a wrap.
they're going to be calling waste management every time.
Right.
Because he's going to be putting trash on the
And
field.
the Cowboys need to be praying that the run game work.
Right. Now, Tony Pollard, he did it. He had 83 yards, and Zeke, he got, 56, 53 yards.
Yeah, he like
Zeke is now down to 60 yards a game. He just...
I said
Selling
this 3
himself,
years
man.
ago that he was doing it. 3 years ago. Him and Dak. Same boat. Should have been put him away.
Yeah. So, yeah, and as far as this Lions game, like Phil said, the Lions, they lost this game. I know some people feel like, that's contradicting, but from what I've watched, a lot of coaches, NFL coaches say you lose a lot more games than you win in the NFL. Like your team loses it for you. The Lions were up at half, 6-3, and this is literally their next couple positions. Well, the rest of their possessions for the half. This is their next couple positions.
I know Isaac.
Interception, punt, fumble, interception, fumble.
They gave the game away.
They gave the game
They
away.
gave the game away.
They only punted one time, guys.
That's crazy.
It wasn't like they got stopped 4 and out. They gave the ball away.
Yep.
They say, here, you can have this.
You can have it.
That's what they did. Say, here, you can have this.
Dak
Now,
ain't do nothing special.
He didn't do nothing special. Did Dak go for 350 and light it up? No.
Because that's what you're supposed to do against the Lions.
And when he does that, what does that turn into? Because we know when he got like 350, 400, it's an L, and he got about 100 and 200 yards in the fourth quarter. We know, and not early fourth. I'm talking about 5 minutes left, fourth quarter, game
Late
over.
fourth quarter.
That's what I mean by when we see most of those yards. So at the end of the day, to me, they only thing different between Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott is about $100-some million. That's about the most difference between Cooper Rush and Dak Prescott to me right now.
Right.
I'm just being honest.
Most definitely, man. I gotta totally agree with you on that one. Dak Prescott and Cooper Rush, the only difference is Dak Prescott is getting paid way more.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, Jared need to do some thinking. Because if he get the same play style as Cooper Rush, you might well start Cooper.
You got a worker that's doing just as well as another guy, but the other guy his asking price is a lot higher.
Right. Where do you get that from? Like, come on now.
And he's a smart businman.
It's time. Hey,
Get the cheaper guy. If he
You
gets the
dog
same,
around,
I get the same result.
I'm taking Cooper Rush. Cooper, get in the game. You can do the same thing. I'm paying this man what?
All right, bro.
45 mil?
Cool.
Yeah.
What he saying? Maybe like 3-4 mil a game?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like, what? Dak Prescott, man, you full of crap. I'm just calling how I see it, man.
Bet.
Real talk. You ain't never showed me nothing since your first season in the league.
I mean,
Y'all just some Dak haters.
I'm not.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm being a realist. Dak Prescott, he's not just a pure sorry quarterback, but he's not an elite quarterback. What he is in the middle. He's not. He's close, but he's not. He's not just sorry. He's in the middle. He's about 15, 16.
Let me ask you something. Okay. In what year since Dak Prescott has been on the Cowboys?
Has he flashed for you?
Has he flashed? But where you feel like
the first year,
where you feel like he could win the MVP,
and he said other than the rookie year,
win the MVP or get a ring.
He had a chance when he won the first playoff game, and he lost the second one. That tells you right there.
that was his rookie year.
No, that was
He won the playoff his rookie year.
He went to playoffs twice, didn't it?
And lost the season.
He's only got one playoff win, Lacey. You're adding wins.
Lacey.
He lost.
Can you answer my question?
Answer his question.
When did you think he could have won the MVP or won the Cowboys ring?
To be honest, when their first regular season game when they played against the Buccaneers.
God. Did he just say the first regular season game?
Standing on
Jesus
it.
Christ. Okay. All All I'm saying is this with Dak Prescott.
Exactly my point. Dak Prescott, he's not worth it. And we all see the writing on the wall.
Continue to beat our hand on the table about this. Look at just real talk. Look at it in the next couple of years as he's played since his rookie year. Now he's getting paid like he MVP type guys. Right. Now let's just really look back at it though. Most of the guys, other than it's a couple terrible contracts in the league. Kyler Murray,
oh my God, terrible contract.
Russell Wilson,
terrible contract.
But at least Russell Wilson got a Super Bowl ring under his belt before he got that type of money.
Right.
What had Dak done? Win rookie offensive player of the year.
Offensive rookie.
That's what we paying him for.
Exactly.
All I'm saying though is this: Pat Mahomes was the league. The Josh Allens, they show consistency and they win games and they can do stuff in the playoffs. When is the last time we've seen Josh Allen looks better in a loss in the playoffs than Dak Prescott has ever looked in any of his playoff games?
Right.
What?
Right.
The game he played against the Chiefs. Name me a game Dak has had in the playoffs that's better than that.
Exactly.
None. Exactly. There's none.
Exactly.
There's none.
Exactly. First off, I gotta get this off my chest right now. It is some real y'all some real Cowboy fans to still be praising Dak Prescott. And you
I'm one of them. I'm one of them.
No,
I'm one of them.
We gonna call
I'm standing on it.
No, you know what? Yeah, you a real fan of Dak Prescott. I want to say something else.
You a fanboy.
I respect you.
I respect you.
I'm not no fanboy.
You a Dak fanboy.
No.
There's no way you don't see it.
Exactly. There's no way you don't see it.
Well, hey, that the only Cowboy sits in my mind when it comes to Dak Prescott that I can see delusional sense. But I'm not delusional about Dak because he's good.
Just saying, you contradict yourself.
You literally just contradict yourself in the same sentence.
If people have to say I'm delusional about Dak, that would be it. Because I'm not delusional about Dak. He's straight up a solid player in the NFL, solid QB. He's going to put it on the money.
Time out.
Is he solid or is he great? You don't pay a solid quarterback $100-something million.
Fundamentally sound, he's solid. He can win you ball games, and he can get you in that. He can get you there and get you wins.
Okay, I can put Trevor Lawrence in that same spot there.
Listen, all I'm saying is a solid quarterback. So you pay a solid quarterback.
He earned it and he worked it.
How did he earn it?
The year before he
had this debate every time. They had this debate every time, bro.
Man,
he had this debate every time.
What we're trying to get is what we're trying to get an understanding of is the way you're thinking that Dak Prescott is really like he's really good. You really think that?
I do.
Like you have real conviction for that. You're not saying it for the show.
Bro, I put Dak.
For life.
You're not saying it for go
Dak,
viral.
I go to war with Dak anytime. Out of all 32 teams, I go to war with Dak with anybody.
Just one last thing. Here, be honest.
Real talk.
I'm a New Orleans Saints.
Dak, Lamar, A-Rod, Brady, go to war anytime.
Anyway,
anytime.
I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, and
a fanboy. You see, I ain't named your guy.
I know you didn't name my guy.
I'm a New Orleans Saints fan.
I know you didn't do that.
I bleed black and gold, real black and gold. Now, yeah, real black and gold. Real black and gold.
We're gonna see who the real black and gold
anyway,
real soon. Write that check, take cash.
Real black and gold. Now, anyway, I'll call it out. James Winston and Andy Dalton are playing like sugar honey iced tea, and I wouldn't pay either of them. I wouldn't pay either of them.
Oh, you're right.
When James Winston had that contract for 2 years, $20 million, I say that's a dang good contract. We giving him a prove it deal. Can he show us? Is he really like that? We're not giving this off of speculation or because he might be a fan favorite or we like him or nothing like that.
Right.
We playing it for business, not for shows, but to win, not to get a fan.
Hey, that's embarrassment for New Orleans, man.
At the end of the day, no.
They ain't going down Bourbon Party at this.
What I'm trying to say here is this.
When
it comes to New Orleans, I'm holding my guys accountable. So, James Winston, he's not getting it. I wouldn't pay him long term.
Let's just be real, young.
If Mickey Loomis would have came down and gave Jameis Winston a $100 million contract and paid him $75 million first year up front, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Let's be real.
No. Because he got the same track record as Dak Prescott.
Yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. The same. Hey, look.
No. Before Jameis Winston left the Bucs, he missed the playoffs. And what did Dak Prescott do before he got his money?
Made the playoffs.
He missed the playoffs.
Look.
He lost to the Eagles. He lost to the
He
Eagles.
missed the playoffs.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm trying to see.
But, hey, young,
Where's
hey,
the connectivity with
hey,
that?
Fitz,
No.
hey,
We're not
Fitz.
going to talk about New Orleans.
Hey,
What I'm
the
trying to
Saints
say
looking like Aaron Brooks, Deuce McAllister, and Joe Horn, man.
They're not looking like that.
Losing.
And Green Bay, what they doing?
We losing right now.
Stay the same way. Losing. Like you said, they're losing.
but y'all-
Just like when A-Rod first got there, like you just said,
they-
they're on transport.
they-
Losing.
Hey, look.
There was never no expectation that Jameis Winston was going to be $1 million quarterback and win a
Right.
Super Bowl.
Looking like
Aaron Rodgers, there's been expectations.
Got paid.
And at the end of the day, when guys don't meet those expectations, you're held accountable. But Green Bay don't want to do that, and that's why they're in that situation that they're in. We're holding our guys accountable. You see, Jameis Winston's not starting every game. If we don't feel like he's the best man, he's not starting. This is not to be joking. I'm serious. We're actually holding our guys accountable.
Right.
Mr. Trubisky, when he's playing like Sugar Honey Iced Tea, what do they do?
Get out.
Hold him out. Kenny Pickett, get in. But when he's got playing like Sugar Honey Iced Tea, what are they doing?
Keep him in. We're going to have to live with it.
He elite.
Guess what?
He's elite.
He's elite. He's elite. They get on their hands and knees and kissing his feet.
He's
like
elite.
He's some king.
He's elite.
Matt LaFleur, he's scared of Aaron Rodgers.
He's elite.
That's what you don't want to
He's
talk
elite.
about. Your head coach, he's scared of Aaron
He's
Rodgers.
elite.
That's why you
He don't want to run away. He don't want to run away, and I don't blame him.
250.
But we ain't talking about my guys.
That elite. No.
We talking about the Saints looking like Aaron Brooks and Deuce McAllister right
we're not
now.
talking about the Saints. We're talking about Dak Prescott and his mediocre play, and guys like you that don't want to hold him accountable and just
He getting dubs.
worship the feet that the grind that he stand on.
He finna get dubs.
I don't get it.
He finna
I
get
don't
dubs.
get it.
He finna get
no,
dubs.
the defense gonna get dubs. Let's just keep it a stack. And once again, what did Dallas have when they won this last game? 100+ yards rushing. Dak Prescott is yet to win another game since
It was combined 100. It was combined 100 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
Combined.
Combined 100. It's
Combined.
been a whole season and a half now. We have yet to see Dak Prescott win a game without the Cowboys going for 100+ yards.
Okay.
What does that speak to me? Game manager. That's what that speaks to me.
We've been through that.
That's what that
I'm
speaks
saying
to me.
we already knew that. That's the most he could ever be as a game manager. If we being honest, he never once I thought that Dak Prescott was a superstar. Never.
Not even college. Not even college.
He had one. Oh no, you're right. He was. He most definitely was a superstar in college. He went viral and all, and we know that
He was a superstar for a little minute until he went Jesus until he went down to earth when he played Bama, and then they took 2 losses, and then they were out of college playoff contention. So once again, if we really looking back at it, he gave us fool's gold, and at the end of the day, he didn't finish it. He didn't see it through.
He beat one good team, and now they think he's the savior.
Cool story.
I just don't get it, man.
Cool story.
I just don't get it.
Let's go.
But y'all already know.
Let's get talk about my boys,
Y'all
man.
already know coming out to the break, it's HBCU swag, man, and gotta hold some guys accountable, man.
Y'all Cowboy fans delusional.
Gotta talk about Alcorn. We'll see y'all after the break.
Do you have something to say? Do you want your voice heard? Join the We Believe Global lineup. Be the star of your own show. For more info, call 800-492-5186, option number 1, or visit online at webelieve.global. Advertise on webelieve.global, a brand new digital media platform. Share your brand with our audience on our many global live stream TV broadcasts and over the radio. For more info, visit webelieve.global or call 800-492-5186, option 1.
Hi, I'm Q Talicia Garrett. I am here to introduce our New South Development and Training Outreach Hour every Tuesday at 2 p.m., giving you information on how to become a part of the programs through USDA and Farm Service Agency. We can be reached at 678-779-9468. We can also be found online at newsouthoutreach.com.
SocratesGarrettENT.com is a diversified firm specializing in recycled aggregates and crushed concrete. SocratesGarrettENT.com's recycled materials provide the construction industry with significant economic and environmental benefits by recycling clean concrete rubble into M.Dot grade rock materials. Recycled aggregates and crushed concrete can be applied to driveways, road construction, bank protection, parking lots, general bulk fills, and more. By using SocratesGarrettENT.com's crushed concrete products, anyone from homeowners to general contractors can help reduce landfill landfilled concrete waste, conserve natural resources, and gain significant economic savings on materials and disposal costs. For more information, please call 601-896-0084 or visit us online at SocratesGarrettENT.com.
Welcome back, everybody. You know how we do it. HBCU swag. We about to get to it, man. We about to get to it.
It's swag time.
The Alcorn Braves hosted Texas.
Hello, Phil.
The Alcorn Braves hosted Texas Southern for their homecoming weekend. It was homecoming weekend galore this weekend. Had Jackson State versus Campbell. I don't know who Valley played. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't even know if Valley won. All I know they brought out new helmets.
I'm sorry, Valley, but yeah, Valley. We had Valley homecoming, and then we had Alcorn who hosted Texas.
Valley lost their homecoming. They like us.
Yeah,
they lost to Bethune by 10.
That's right. I saw a picture. They
lost to Bethune by 10.
Somebody say everybody lost their homecoming except Jackson State and Tougaloo.
A lot of people lost their Tougaloo with those accidents.
But anyway, unfortunately, Alcorn will lose this game 34-27. This loss now pushed them 4th in the conference. I want to ask you guys, is Alcorn swag hopes done after this loss?
If I had a towel, I'm throwing it in. If I had a towel, I am throwing it in.
You a fool, man.
See, I am an Alcorn. I'm an Alcorn Braves till I die.
Right.
Purple and gold till the day I die. Do or die. Ain't nothing greater than Alcorn State University. So on Friday, as I walk through the campus, I ain't been to the yard in a minute. I'm like something different. This ain't the grass is greener, the air, a little slow. This is not Alcorn.
Right.
And I'm going there Friday, but my other colleagues was having way more fun than me. I'm being straight up, guys. Hey, look, I am finna look. This segment,
Slow it down.
Look,
Slow it down.
this segment right here, I'm finna call it how I see it, and I'm putting in. Listen. This segment right here, I'm finna lay it all on the line. I love my guys at Alcorn, and look, I got the right to say it right now because I talked this new football team. I got the right to say this because I talked to the OGs now.
Yeah.
I talked to the OGs that played before them was winning.
Right.
Not these new, but I still shout out to my Neo Webb, my other Neo. I'm talking to the OGs now.
Yeah.
They've been there before.
Yeah.
They even said this ain't it. This is not it. And we need to clear some house now.
Ooh, man.
Because this is unacceptable.
Yeah.
See, we can see this from the baseball team. We can see this from all the other sports. But
Right.
football, we can't see this.
No, we can't.
This one sport, we can't see this. Fred Air McNair.
Oh my God.
I've been holding in now. Look. As I walked to campus, I had a bad sleep Friday. A bad sleep. Look. I woke up. Look. Don't tell me to slow down. I'm not slowing it down with Alcorn. I can't no more.
Right.
I woke up to a walkthrough.
Yeah.
I said I knew something was odd because one thing about Alcorn, the guys' football team is not on campus with homecoming.
Right.
They're not on campus. They in the parking lot. I said, this is not Alcorn football.
Yeah.
Guys, parking lot pimping. Never seen that. They supposed to be at a hotel in Natchez.
Right.
I'm waking up out of my sleep to a walkthrough. I said, a walkthrough?
How are you waking up out of your sleep to a walkthrough?
They literally had a walkthrough practice behind the bookstore. I'm calling it how I see it.
You were sleeping behind the bookstore.
Yes. Yes, bro. And bro, I did not. I said, this is the place they running?
Yeah.
And a walkthrough? I'm just spectating it. I'm a spectator.
Right.
I said, the offensive coordinator, you need to be gone. You running dives, slants, unacceptable. The quarterback, he's not it. Allen, not it. Not it. You eyeballing the receiver every play. Priest not reading, you eyeballing them. I knew they was gonna pick him off. They should have picked him off 3 times. They jumping the routes. They jumping the hitch routes, man. Game on the line. We up. Our field goal kick, I punter. First of all, he's not Corey. He can't kick. Kicked it right to him. What they do? Took it to the crib.
Man, shout out New.
Took it to the crib. I said, bro, this is over with, bro. This is over with. Our quarterback can't do it. He can't do it.
Man.
He threw picks in the goal line, not once or in key situations, he throwing interceptions right to him.
Right.
Like a loaf of bread, putting some butter on it. Horrible. We need to run our offense through Howard. He is the man.
Yeah.
Put Duff at receiver. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. Our defense, we don't got it, man. We don't got it.
Right
we don't got it.
Yeah.
We don't have it. We don't
got that dog.
You saw up and close in person.
I'm field side with it.
Yeah.
I'm field side. You know, like I always, I don't run, I don't die. I'm good at Alcorn.
Right.
Believe me, I'm good. I can go anywhere at Alcorn, don't get touched.
Right.
I'm good. Bruh, it was horrible out there as homecoming.
Yeah.
Horrible. To the point that it's time to go, Fred. It's time to go. You my dog. You got legacy. It's time to go.
Yeah.
It's time to go. Our rating is over. If we haven't lose to Texas Southern in 12 years,
Man.
Lost.
lost, it's still an L. We haven't lost to
Still
Texas
an L.
Southern in 12 years, and we play Grambling at the Black Hole, and they have 0 wins. We mess around and lose to Grambling. Put your reservation in, Coach Aaron McNair. It's time to go.
Oh my God.
We lose to Grambling. It's time to go. It's time to go because you ain't gonna be here long. Offensive coordinator, you can't keep firing everybody. They gotta go.
Yeah.
They gotta go. Ain't no trash. They got to go. Coach T is doing his dang good job at defense. We just think we ain't got a lot of people yet. We ain't got enough people. This shows, man. Bro, Texas Southern was talking noise, man. When Allen threw that pick, they coming to the stands with it. And I didn't have my guys. I'm by myself talking. You know, I'm going to talk.
Right.
They talking noise, man. I couldn't back it up because I'm looking at the scoreboard. We down by 14. It was over, bro. It was brutal. We put ourselves in the hole, and it's going to be hard to dig out because now we need help.
Yeah.
We need help from both, not only Southern, but Texas Southern. We need Texas Southern to lose 2 more games.
Yeah.
We need really 3. We need Southern to lose 2 more games. I would have thought that they lose to FAMU and they lose to Jack State. We gonna beat Bethune because we didn't beat everybody. We beat 2 teams on that side of the division.
Right.
We gotta win out. We gotta beat Jack State now.
No, we have to.
We gotta beat Jack. And look, the way Jack State playing, and they gonna literally come to our trap, come to the reservation, and take over.
That defense ain't nothing
Hey,
to play.
they not take.
Right
Hey,
now,
look for
Howard
one.
gonna- he gonna
Hey,
for
for
long game.
look. They gonna take over Alcorn.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna take over Tailgate now, but they gonna take over Alcorn.
Yeah.
Cause at this point, I'm going to Alcorn to have a good time at Jet State game. I'm gonna go. I got the field side pass. I'm gonna go over there, shake Coach Prime, and congratulate y'all on the. I can't say all that right now. But look, I almost did. I almost called it right there. I almost did it. But I can't. I still got dog in me. I still got dog in me. But look. Man, I really hope Alcorn can push around. I talked about y'all like a dog on because I had to call it out. I had to. I'm sorry, but I had to. But it'll be a miracle if we turn the season around and win and go to the SWAC. Because I don't see it right now, and I have faith. I have faith in Alcorn since day one. Y'all, you gonna roll the clips. You hear me talking noise right now, but I've been running with y'all since day one, and I gotta throw the towel in. I have to, and y'all gotta do clearing house. And if we so happen to let Coach Fred go, we gotta go out to Ray Lewis.
Who was the first guy to say that?
We got to. Our Ed Reed. We got to get a big name. Man, we got to. We got the money. Alcorn. Hey, don't act like we don't got that money, Alcorn.
Hell, I ain't gonna lie.
We had the money.
I don't know what's all transferring and all, but you know. But homecoming. Me and Phil, we were at Jackson State.
Right,
right. On the field with it. We got a couple of we still we really came to enjoy the festivities, but we still getting a little sound bites here and there.
Right.
Seems like Jackson State already has a contingency plan.
And
what we've heard.
I'm not gonna say too much on that, but I will say this about Jackson State. I think they're gonna be good for the next 10. At least the next.
We're not talking about Jet State. We know they're gonna be good. We talking about Alcorn right now. But hey, we ain't sugarcoating it. We ain't sugarcoating. That's what we talking about. We gonna stick with it. We know Jet State good. We know it.
Hey, I got you.
Hey,
you don't want me to sugarcoat?
I got you. He just want to tell them, hey, feel it.
We already know what they doing.
Now look, you might have heard a couple comments from my boy Larry Bird over there talking about me looking all cool down there on that sideline.
Right.
Yes, sir. I will tell you that I was the cool cat on the all on the plaza with it, baby. Wherever I was at in Jackson, coolest guy in the room. You know what I'm saying, man? Yeah. But I had a ball down there at Jack State.
That's an experience, huh?
the full JSU homecoming experience. And that goes, I don't want to downgrade Alcorn, but what I experienced in just one day, it probably matched up to my freshman year. That probably was the same. The same type of energy and vibes. My freshman year at Alcorn, I got that.
I had a blast.
I had a doggone time. But enough about Jack State. They did what they did. They showed out. They entertained us now. Hey, prime time. On Saturdays, when he do that little walk around the field,
entertainment right there.
He walked around that field. You hear everybody got their phone down, they screaming, yelling. Who ain't swag? I'm swag, baby. I said, hey, look at Prime. That's how you do it, though.
Right.
He took control of the crowd, and that is something that Alcorn cannot do. We can't take control of we ain't even got our own fans behind us right now. And it's not looking good.
I've been riding with it.
You've been riding, but now
I'm throwing it in. I'm throwing it in.
So if guys like Lacey doing,
I'm a diehard. I'm throwing it in. I'm throwing it in.
He throwing the towel in.
That tells a lot about the season.
It's a wrap.
If I'm throwing it in,
when Lacey throws the towel in, that means that the season ain't looking good.
Yeah.
And we're gonna start it off with the biggest problem, the quarterback. All season we've been saying that we need to see a game out of him where he can show us that he's really worthy of being a quarterback position. Because if you didn't know, the past couple seasons,
legends coming down.
We ain't really missed that QB.
He had big shoes to fill. He had big shoes to fill. Let's keep it real. He had big shoes.
You transfer from a school that's
like the last 5 quarterbacks.
You transfer from a school that's at least 5 times better than Alcorn and Louisiana Tech. And then you come down here and you give us this.
Supposed to run a table.
You're supposed to be running the table, like he just said. But he can't even do that. He's throwing picks in the red zone. You know we need this win. Right. We just lost to Southern on some bull crap.
Facts.
And then you lose to Texas Southern. Ain't lost to them in 12 years.
Wow.
And we all know why it really didn't work out, because they were keying in on Howard. Texas Southern game plan was, we're gonna lock in on Howard. We want the QB, we want Allen to beat us, and we know what he gonna give us. He gonna throw us one. And when he did, they took it to the crib.
Oh my goodness.
Right before halftime.
Look,
with 0 on us.
Texas Southern, November 5th, man. Y'all gonna see a show November 5th now. Yeah. November 5th, them boys coming up to you now. And who we play? And look who we play. And guess who we play November on that Friday on ESPNU. If y'all didn't see Allen, you see on ESPNU prime time against Prairie View. Oh, that ain't gonna be
Friday night now. You gonna see it. You gonna see our Alcorn Braves.
If we lose to Prairie View, it's definitely over. I think we're eliminated statistically.
We play Grambling this week. It don't get no easier.
We have to win out.
We can't lose no more.
No, we lose any other game. It's definitely well. If we lose any game, we're out.
Well, honestly, no, we're out because
we lost out now.
We lost to Southern. Texas Southern beat Southern.
Right.
Well, Texas Southern also beat us. So now
we lost to both of them. There's no
way we can get it.
We lost to both of them.
Southern will have to lose to Grambling. And Texas Southern will probably
Southern and Texas Southern, they got to lose 3 more games.
They have to go.
I don't see it. Hey, I see Southern.
Asking for a miracle from
yes, we are.
We're not going to get that great miracle.
Now, I see Southern losing Jackson State. That's one that helped Alcorn. But we got to beat Grambling. We got to beat Grambling.
Oh, he said he sees Southern beat Jackson State.
I said losing.
Oh,
that's one.
But we losing to Jackson State too, though.
Oh yeah.
That's a miracle.
And I also like to say this, man. My personal opinion, I'd rather see that thing up at Veterans Memorial. Woo! Man, I'm trying to go down there, man. Veterans Memorial, they gonna show you a good time, baby. I'm trying to get down there. But if we gotta go down to the yard, man, hey,
we still got VIP.
You know what? Hey, look, I don't really say too much about what's going on behind the scenes, but just know, man,
we still VIP.
Everything good on our side, man.
I always get a handle, man.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm humble with it, man.
Yeah. I'm not gonna really harp on all of the extras with dealing with the quarterback and everything. I feel like you guys have hit the head on that. I think I was the first one to already say that I didn't think Alcorn was really a serious contender at all this year. Right. It was nothing personal. I love my school, but I knew I saw the writing on the wall before the season started. I didn't have us doing too much this year. We snuck a couple wins in the beginning, and we started, guys. People started getting the sense of the false hope to carry them to feel like that we were real SWAC championship playing game contenders. But now we're reverting back to the mean, and it is what it is. Now this is where I have to go on big picture. I'm gonna be honest here. I was really probably the first guy on this panel. Now, so many things that we say where we say we're the first, it wasn't spoke publicly, but more so privately. Privately, I already told you guys that it might have, maybe last year I said that.
You said it last year that he needed to go.
I said Fred probably may need to go. This is nothing against Fred. I think
you had a hell of a ride.
I think that like even when I mentioned back earlier the first segment when I was talking about the defensive minded coaches, there were coaches on that list. They're good coaches, but with the way that the league is set up now, it's just different.
We ain't changed yet. We haven't changed. We haven't changed yet. Let's be real. We haven't changed.
Yeah, we haven't changed. But also, I feel like with him is this.
Everybody changed except Alcorn.
But see, now this was why I'm not putting on front. I'm putting on the school, but it's also still dealing with someone's job. But what I'm gonna say is this. My ideology with this was this. Once when Deon came, he really shook it up. He shook up SWAC. Recruiting, I feel like, became different. At one point, it was just about whoever was winning. And before Deon came, at that time, we were just running the table every year. So, of course, all eyes were on us in SWAC. But that's transition, that's over, and they got a big name like Deon. And what does that do? Cause a ripple effect. Now, just as I predicted, now we're getting other big name head coaches to come into the SWAC. More high star 5-4-star recruits are coming to the SWAC, but they're choosing schools where they feel like they got an opportunity to win. Now, Hugh was gonna probably lose a lot of those guys that he had this year. I feel like some of these guys are not gonna sit around, especially that receiver. They're not gonna sit around and just let Hugh waste their career. They're gonna probably head out of there for real. I'm being honest. And so, a lot of these schools now are getting guys that are pretty good. Texas Southern quarterback, he's no slouch.
Yeah, I've been saying he wasn't no slouch.
He's no slouch.
I saw when they would dog fight last year.
Right.
We was at, we were doing.
He's no slouch. So a lot of good talent is getting now around on multiple schools. And so y'all look at it through this. If you don't have the right person where it draws these young kids, now these young cats to want to sign to the school, it don't matter. College is more so about recruiting and coaching. Yes, you can still have the best coaching game plan in the league, but if you ain't got the players executed, it don't mean jack nothing.
Right.
And I think that's what we kind of starting to see now. Now, yes, from what I've been hearing, play calling sometimes have been a little questionable. But I don't know if Fred's calling offense or not. I don't know who all doing that.
Right.
But play calling has still been kind of a factor. But I feel like really what it boils down to, in my opinion, is recruiting. I don't feel like that we're getting enough top guys, and if we seem to be picking the wrong guys, or whatever the play style is. They're not fitting with that type of play style, and it's just no knock. This is just what it is. This is black and white right here, and I feel like that with the standard that has been set with Deon, it's gonna be hard. Now, as we saw now with Hugh Jackson and these guys, just getting a big name ain't enough. That ain't enough. Now I can get you the recruits, but if the guy don't know what he's doing, you still in a pretty bad predicament. But we can find a big name person and get him in there that can get the recruits, but also knows what he's doing, or at least somewhere like what Deon is doing is putting the right people around him to where they're still successful. Mike Zimmer coming over and the coaching staff that he has. If we can get somebody like that can put that type of sort of pool to where we can get these big name type players, I feel like that would kind of put us kind of back into contingency. Now, I'm not saying that's guaranteeing anything, but I'm not saying that guarantees anything. Even with the questions on how long Deon will stay or things like that, because from what I've been hearing, Jackson State might be running the table for a little while.
Man,
they think it's there. No, they think it's that legit. They don't think it's just a fun little ride. This is supposed to be long term. They think
and it's only gonna get better.
Yeah, they think this is gonna be long term.
Man, dude.
So, and like let's just point out that was one of the first things I also said privately. I say we need to go after Ray Lewis, because it was reported when Hugh went for the job, it was between Hugh and Ray Lewis to get that Grambling job, and they ended up giving it to Hugh Jackson. All I was
If
saying
we get
was,
Ray Lewis, we shaking up the
get a
table.
guy
We are shaking up the table.
No, we'll get Ray Lewis. It's anybody's league then. I think
Anybody.
It's anybody between Deon
If
and
we get Ray Lewis,
it's anybody.
I guarantee you, we get Ray Lewis, I put him up against anybody.
Yeah, no, I put him.
Oh, you
I
know
put him
I'm
against
rocking-
anybody.
I'm
then.
rocking behind Ray.
And look, no fake handouts. No, I don't care about. I don't even care what they doing over there
Right.
in the city of Soul. If we get Ray Lewis,
I ain't gonna lie, we get Ray Lewis. I'm going to every game.
if we get Ray Lewis, bro,
Every
if we
game.
get Ray Lewis, I don't care what they doing over there.
Yeah.
I'm man, what?
Damn.
What?
There.
Ray?
Right?
Gotta see him.
Hey,
Bro, that was my favorite player.
everybody say Coach Prime that guy. He is that guy. But Ray Lewis,
That man.
that
That man.
when he step inside your building, it's something different, man. I'm telling you
That's all
now.
I'm saying. I just feel
I'm
like,
telling you
I
now.
just feel like now we need a big name guy to draw more big name players. And
Ray
yes,
Lewis would shake the whole Alcorn up. I'm trying to tell you now.
And real quick though, I've also heard on arguments like this is that the higher ups in the school aren't actually giving Fred what he needs or giving him the access of what he needs to in order for him to be successful. And that is a fault on the school. That's not on Fred. But once again, I feel like you put somebody like Ray. You saw when Deon got in there,
Instant
a lot
change.
of things that we thought would never got shooken up. He shook them trees, and he got the
Man,
fruit.
he shook some trees.
And the fruit came down.
The fruit came down. Rolling.
He got some changes done immediately.
Yes.
He let him know, because at the end of the day, he knows that he's the catch. He's the catch to Jackson State.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the other way around. It's really he's the catch. So they gotta kind of follow suit. When you get somebody like that, you gotta follow suit and listen to what he's doing to keep him going in order for you to continue to be successful. And we get a guy in that type of stature. Same thing I feel like goes with that.
All the old Alcorn ways will be gone.
If again we give whoever that is that position, that type of leeway that we've been doing Fred to give him that type of restrictions, then it's on the school. It's on the school at that point.
And it's no knock against Coach McNair.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad coach.
I'm not even throwing him on the bush. I'm not. He's legit.
Yeah,
legit.
I
He's a legend. He's a legend. I'm not saying he ain't the guy. He's a legend, human legend. But I'm just saying it's my time for a change, man. All legends come to an end sometimes. They don't die. They come to an end. But we might have to shake some tables up too and get this playing field back even.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We gotta find a way.
If that's what
the only way you can get it, you gotta get even.
You gotta shake some trees.
But we here wait from this. We gotta get even.
Yeah, we gotta get
Cause look,
even.
I guarantee you, we get even, and we get the right guy to make it even.
It's anybody's
gonna be
game.
anybody ball game. And it's gonna look dang good. They might put lights on the streets.
All I know is
I ain't gonna lie.
They gonna brighten up. They gonna brighten up the
That
streets.
Alcorn Jackson State.
Hey, look,
Jesus.
they might. Hey, look, they might build another back gate to get you down there. I'm trying to tell you.
Alcorn Jackson State. Then if you got like a guy like Ray Lewis there,
we there. Trust me.
God,
Every game,
packed out.
every game.
Jack's it's back to the
Back to
Eric
cause-
McNair years.
back
where
to Eric McNair.
They packing the stadium out.
Jack Spinks, Mario Casino, down driver. Hey, Coach McNair did it too.
Yeah, he did it too. Packed it out.
The Haymate,
You know how it
the
is.
old Alcorn days when we beating the breaks out teams, packed out. Alumni gonna come back till we win it.
Yeah,
they gonna come back for sure.
That-
For real.
But I think this year is over. I think it's over.
The tile's been thrown, guys.
I think it's-
Look, I only got a 15% chance now. The tile is thrown.
I'm
at a miracle. I'm at a miracle right now. I know I said some stuff. I'm standing on what I said, but I'm still a diehard. And somebody had to say it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't say it, Alcorn.
Gotta hold
it. Wouldn't
everybody
be.
accountable.
It wouldn't be right if I didn't say it. I love my team. I love my squad. And I'm still gonna be there thick and thin supporting. But I had to say what I had to say.
Right.
For real.
But yeah, real quick, I want to shout out my boy 2-1, man. I see you on that touchdown. You know, keep fighting, my guy. But yeah, we'll be back, man, next Monday. You know how we do it. We back again Monday, 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it. A lot of things gonna be going on. A lot of things to talk about. We are out of here.